Hi everybody, this is Diana and I'm doing my 8-week update. Yay for 8 weeks. I just got over the midline mark of the first trimester, so I'm a little over halfway there, so that's exciting. I'll actually be 9 weeks tomorrow, so I'm going to just jump right in with the symptoms and let you guys know what I've been feeling like. I've been having a lot of nausea and a lot of headaches. Those are my main symptoms basically. The other night when I did my rant video, I went to bed and I couldn't even get out of bed because it just sucked. Like, I couldn't even move because if I moved I would puke. As soon as Arturo got home, I was like, Arturo, get me the bucket. Because I knew that if I got up, I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom. So, yeah. And then just these headaches, gosh. And if it's not the headache that makes me feel nauseous, it's the nausea that gives me headaches. So, they're usually hand in hand. Once I get one, I know I'll get the other. So, yeah. And I'm not complaining. I'm actually embracing it, or at least I'm trying to, because I know that means that my baby's nice and healthy, so, you know. On Thursday, I went to the doctor, and a few things happened. Aside from the whole thing where I was, like, sobbing for the rest of the afternoon, for me, good things happened. The doctor went through my history again, and this doctor is so amazing. Like, I've never met a doctor so detailed, and she told me actually a few things. One, I have this very rare blood type. It's like a B, it's B positive, but I have this antibody in my blood. It's like the Lewis whatever antibody, and basically, if something were to happen during surgery, they have to be very, very careful if I need blood transfusions. So that was really good to know. I never knew that. Well, I have to go for an echocardiogram. I don't know. She explained it to be a sonogram of my heart because I have a family history of my family having heart problems. And though I'm not really worried about it, I mean, it's good to just be able to do that. Like, this lady is offering me test after test, and, you know, while some might not like it, I sure do, because this is all information that I'll have with me for the rest of my life, so that in the future, if I do get pregnant again, I'll know this, so I don't have to go through this again. And that's another thing. I'm going to be her last pregnancy that she attends to, because she, I guess, has a little girl, so I'm going to be her last pregnancy, and then that's it. She's going to be taking care of her little girl for a while, so I don't know what's going to happen. I was like, are you sure you're going to be there the whole time? She's like, yes, I promise. So that was really good. Another thing she did an ultrasound, and right off the bat, she was like, the baby is measuring several days ahead. Now, this didn't surprise me because while it is normal, you know, some babies measure a few days behind and some measure a few days ahead, I was a big baby. Like, I was my mom's firstborn, and I was almost 9 pounds. And Arturo was like 10 pounds and something else. It's like, we were big babies, and I'm expecting this baby to be a big baby. So I wasn't surprised when she said that. So I'm measuring ahead, but I'm keeping my original due date because I know sometimes baby go through some growth spurts, and sometimes they slow down or whatnot, and I heard of, like, doctors moving due dates and all that stuff, and then it just so happens that the baby's born on the original due date, so I'm just going to keep my original due date, and just whatever, as long as my baby comes out healthy at some point in July, I don't care at what day in July, whether it's 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, in advance or ahead, I don't care. Or again in January, and they're going to be doing the first trimester screening, which is the nuchal translucency test, where they measure the neck of the baby, and they're going to do blood tests, and then along with those tests, they're going to use those with the second trimester screening, so it's going to be pretty accurate, or as accurate, I guess, as they can possibly get it. But I'm excited about all of these testings because I'm pretty confident that everything's going to be fine. I just get to get an extra sneak peek of the baby, so awesome. You know how, like, in the first sonogram that I showed you guys, the ultrasound pictures, how it had, like, these leg buds? Now it has, like, full-blown legs and little feet. Like, it's so funny. It has arm buds, and it even has a little nose. And Arturo, the whole time, was, like, staring at the screen, like, really? Really? Is that it? He was, like, astonished. And it's so funny, because after everything happens, before I had to go remake my appointment, well, not remake, schedule everything, the echocardiogram, the ultrasound, and my, follow-up appointment with my OB, I ran to the bathroom, and Arturo didn't know where I went. He sent me a text message. He's like, hey, where are you? Come back, you have my baby! Exclamation point, exclamation point. I thought it was so funny. So, yeah, that was that day. So I'm just, like, so happy that everything is going so well with this pregnancy, and I hope that it continues that way. What else? Oh, I was able to hear the baby's heartbeat through the Doppler at exactly 8 weeks and 0 days. Like, that's amazing. And I'm just going to show you guys the Doppler that I use real quick. It is the High BB fetal Doppler from Beastos. I'll post a link as to where I got it, but this Doppler doesn't have the display screen. It's like one of the cheaper models that they carry, but I was able to hear my baby's heartbeat at 8 weeks. That is crazy. So it's kind of a hit or miss ordeal when I do it. Like, I've tried it a few times, but what I did notice is that I get it in the morning. That's the only time I'll be able to get my baby's heartbeat on the Doppler. Like, once it wakes up, like, it's like, vroom, vroom, vroom. It's so funny. Like, wow, this is going to be a pretty active baby if it's so early and I can't friggin' catch my child because it's moving so much. Like, I could actually hear it. Like, it's weird. It makes, like, this weird noise, and I can tell. So, yeah. What else? I put up my Christmas tree. I'll show you guys real quick after I show you guys my belly. That's pretty much it for this week. Alright. Let me get my tape measure and all that other good stuff. Oh, I weighed myself at the doctor's and I gained 1 pound, so I'm currently 147, which is okay. I'm going to warn you guys, my belly is getting bigger. And like I said before in my other videos, it gets bigger at night. So it's 33.5. And this is so hard. Like, usually, like, if it's flabby, whatever, but this is incredibly hard down here. And, like, you could actually feel, like, the little ball type thing. It's weird, but yeah. So this is my belly at 8 weeks, almost 9 weeks tomorrow. My Christmas tree. It's my real Christmas tree. My whole life, like, my mom always got those fake trees. And while they are very pretty, there is nothing like a real Christmas tree. The smell of it is just wonderful. my living room, and pardon the mess, but this is where I've been chilling because all I want to do is puke and sleep with my headaches. And Brownie sleeps right next to me. Hi, Brownie baby. He's full. He just finished eating, so he's like, leave me alone. He got a haircut the other day. He looks so handsome. Alright guys, I will see you next week with all those other new updates for week 9.